Okay. Okay, Cody. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Good morning. Good morning. What up? Let's see. Let's go to Twitter real quick. Twitter. Live on YouTube. Boom. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Send. Awesome. What is this? What is this video? Huh. Okay. Alrighty, let's do this. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody's had an amazing morning so far. Hopefully you guys were able to print yesterday. Yes, FOMC is going to be tomorrow. Real quick before we hop into the analysis today. First off, ES already bounced at my one bounce area, so that kind of sucks. I guess we'll have to wait and see if we can get a different bounce or maybe even a reject. But today at, let's see, 8:30, we have the employment cost index. Let me bring this over here. Employment cost index. Then we have the home price index. Both of those at 9 o'clock. So those are both going to be very important. Definitely pay attention to the numbers when they come out. 9:45, honestly, I don't really pay attention to this, but I do expect it to move the market. And then 10 o'clock, consumer confidence. That's going to be very, very important if you are in an open position. Definitely stay a little cautious on that. So that is the news for today. And we caught an absolute banger yesterday on SPY. So looking at SPY yesterday, pretty much the entire trade was simply just trying to find a 61.8% retracement. And the way that I ended up doing it was if we delete all this and we ignore everything to the right of right here, as price was pulling back right here, that's when I was like, okay, we can take the opening low to the high point right here and we can look for a bounce either at 403.63 or 403.4. If you guys are in Team Bull, you heard me say, okay, I'm watching 403.4 for a potential bounce. And what validated the entry was when the 1 minute dipped below the 61.8% retracement and it reclaimed it with strength. So as we can see on the 1 minute candle, this was the highest volume that we had on a 1 minute candle since 2 minutes into the market open, 3 minutes technically. So I saw on the level 2, it was speeding up. There was a lot of buyers on the level 2. Plus I saw there was a lot of volume coming in. That's when we decided to get long in this trade, and this thing pushed all the way up into 405.13. And we literally sold at the very top of this. If you're in Team Bull, you can vouch for all that. That was a banger trade yesterday. So, yeah, let's see. Going into today, it kind of looks like we got a little falling wedge right here on the 1 hour time frame for SPY. So we're definitely going to be watching that. Boom. And then let's head on over to ES and let's start with our analysis right there. Good morning, everybody. As always, make sure to start it off with a like. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, as we can see, we pretty much already bounced off that 4,005.5, which sucks because that was an area that I really wanted to watch for a bounce, but it's all good. Delete all of this. Beautiful. Cool. Okay, let's zoom out to the daily time frame. That's using that pivot low to pivot high. Then we have this pivot low to pivot high over here if we were to pull back even more. It's all good. We're going to have bangers every single day. Man, only 2 people vouching for me? What is that? So a lot more people take that trade than just 2. Anyway, so yeah, deeper pullbacks around 39.49 and then 39.11 if we were to pull down all the way down there. As far as rejects, again, it looks like we're in this 1 hour falling wedge right here, so I am going to be watching that. Maybe we reject the trend line. Boom. Actually, let's see if we can draw that better. We'll do it like that. Cool. So we have that right there. As far as rejects, however, we could use this pivot high to pivot low, but we would be breaking above that falling wedge right here, which could send it even higher. Let's see, pivot high, pivot low. We got very close to that 50% right there. I'll only be interested in that 61.8 if we were to actually push up there. And then we already hit this 61.8. You can see we pretty much hit it 40.2850 and it validated the fib rule. So again, broke above, reclaimed the opposite side, stop loss a few points on the opposite side of this, and we now traded down 3 points, give or take. But yeah, if we can get above there, we should be able to push into the trend line, and then we can go higher than that. So, boom, and then, let's see, maybe when we start topping out, we can find a bounce like here. But it really depends on when we top out. So, that's pretty much everything on the futures. Let's get this out to everybody real quick. Oh, I'm so mad that it already bounced. That sucks. Righty, ES. Yes. Let's see. In a 1 hour falling wedge and price bounced off the 50% fib given to everyone yesterday. I mean, I would watch that 40.33.75 for a potential reject. Yesterday, currently trading at its 61.8% retracement at 40.2850. If we break there, I will be watching 40.33.75, then the upper trend line. If we break above there, we could see 40.50 to 40.51, 40.58.5, and then main reject at 40.70 to 40.70.5. Beautiful. Break below that 4,005. I'm gonna watch 4,000. Possible bounces at 4,000 and 39.81. 39.81 in the Discord, as always. Cool. There is ES. Did I say there was news at 8:30? Hold on. Okay, yeah. Let's wait for this news to drop in 2 minutes, and then we will start looking at SPY and QQQ. No, Pfizer doesn't move enough for me. I just trade a lot of SPY and QQQ, and then Tesla. Sometimes other individual names, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, but there just has to be a good setup. We got 1 minute. What's up, Nay? Good morning. Glad to see you back. These candles are looking pretty weak. Let's see what the news does. Thank you, Jordan. Greatly appreciate it. If you could, make sure to leave a review on Amazon. And book number 2, I'm telling you guys, it's going to be fire. All right, we got about like 30 seconds. Well, let me get Twitter pulled up. See what the numbers actually are. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button if you guys want the watch list posted in the chat. Got to run it up to 200 likes. Whoa. Slow down there, buddy. I break this trend line earlier than I thought. Let's see, 40.41 or 40.42. It's in my channel, Brandon Trades. Well, 40.33 is out the picture. Now it's the falling wedge. See if we can crack that trend line. If we do, we should see a nice push. Let's take a look at Dixie real quick. See how Dixie reacted. I mean, Dixie's still holding the level. So, I don't know. I'm not really convinced on a rally until we break 101.50. All right, let's go back to ES real quick. See how we're doing at that trend line. Yeah, we break that trend line, it's gone. Should see these upper levels up here. I look for calls going into the reject levels and see how we react at the reject, and then we'll decide what to do from there. But we did break that level right there, so that is no longer valid. Clear this high, which is also at that trend line. We push up, beautiful. All right, let's take a look at SPY and QQQ. SPY, same thing, 1 hour falling wedge, break above, look for the continuation to the upside. We do have a couple rejects that we can end up watching. And then we also have QQQ, which also looks like it's in the same wedge, except that misprint in the pre-market's kind of screwing it up. Cool. If we dip down more, then it'll be a little head and shoulders right here, but we shall see. Let's do the analysis on SPY. Awesome. So, start off with higher time frames for the bounces. Pretty sure we already hit. Yeah, so pretty much broke and reclaimed that 61.8. That's no longer valid. Got really close to that 50% fib. So honestly, maybe at this point. That's 55 cents. It could bounce there, but we'll see. And then let's see, we have this pivot high to pivot low. Rejects up there, rejects here. Break that 401.7, we should see 402.5. So pretty much break that trend line and we're good. Let's see the close was right there. Yesterday's low there. Beautiful. See, it depends. And then again, if we do top out right here and then we start pulling back, we can take a fib from here to here and look for a bounce. Cool. Let's do this. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. How many people we have in here? 343 people and 135 likes. Remember, 200 likes, you guys get the watch list. Boom. SPY. Same thing. 1 hour falling wedge. If we break above the trend line, I will be looking for calls. Some rejects I have on watch are 402.5, 403.21, and then 404.37, which is highest probability. Price starts breaking down. I have bounces at 39.70 and 395 to 395.25, higher probability. Cool. Yeah, I swing trade. We got 3 swings in the month of January that did well over 100%. The one from SPY on Thursday, unfortunately, I didn't catch the whole move, but those contracts went from 0.67 to 3.5. So whatever that is in percentage terms, that's how much they went up. Then we had one on BKR that did over 100%, and then we had one on I keep forgetting the name, TJX, that did well over 100%. That one was beautiful. So yes, I swing just only when I'm given the setup that I like to see. As always, we'll be looking for intraday setups. Cool. There's SPY. Look for the break of that trend line, and then QQQ. Again, that trend line just, or this wick screwed everything up. So we'll, that's annoying. Whatever. We're just gonna go with that. And QQQ technically is breaking. So we got pivot high, pivot low, pivot high, pivot low. Those are my rejects. We'll see how we react if we get up there. As far as bounces, we hit the 61.8 to a T in the pre-market. So there's that one. If we get deeper pullbacks, then we can watch down there. Cool. Yeah, pretty much to a T. Beautiful, beautiful. QQQ bounced off the 61.8% bounce in the pre-market and is currently breaking the trend line to the upside. Upside of the falling wedge. I am looking for a continuation and have a few rejects on watch. Whoops. Let's see, 291.11, 291.88, 293, and then 294.28 highest probability. Again, these can also act as price targets. I'm not looking to reject every single time that we touch one of these levels. So right now we're bullish. I'm going to be looking for call entries and I'll use these as price targets. Depending on how price reacts when we get to the level, I might flip and then go short. But breaking a falling wedge, that's bullish. Highest probability. I mean, I have bounces if we really start tanking, but there's probability. We'll look for bounces if market pulls hard. Cool. There's QQQ. Now, let's find some individual stocks that we can watch today. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. We got 187 likes, 368 people in here. You guys are super close to hitting the goal. And then real quick, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age of Technical Analysis. So if you guys do want to check that out, learn more about my day trading and swing trading strategy, all the indicators you see on this screen right here, plus much, much more. Again, make sure to check out my 450-page trading book on Amazon, The New Age of Technical Analysis. Let's see. We'll get to it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. If it's on the day trading watch list, it will pop up. Let's see what's squeezing today. Not much. Tesla has squeezes. That's pretty much it. Apple. Same thing. Little falling wedge right here. Not too interested. AMD reports earnings today. Broke that lower trend line. Not too interested. Somebody asked about Amazon. I don't really use person's pivots that much anymore. A lot more fibs. So Amazon is breaking this upper trend line right here with a squeeze. It just, it depends where we set a solid pre-market high. But if you guys want, it looks good. It looks like it does want to push to the upside because we are breaking that trend line. So just wherever we end up topping out in the pre-market, you can look for calls above that level, look to take it back up to yesterday's high, or maybe even higher up to like 103.50. Let's see. Boeing. Not too interested in this one. Coin, Costco, Google, don't care about Meta. Same thing, got that same trend line that we have on SPY and QQQ. Would be interested if we broke above it. We're kind of far away from it though. So I'll just set an alert. I just like the fibs more. The fibs are easier. The person's pivots are more so for price targets. But fibs, I use them mainly for rejects and bounces. In today's scenario, they can be price targets till we get to those higher probability reject or bounces. But yeah, I like the fibs more. Netflix, don't care about. Nvidia, same thing, same fallen wedge, except that wick. Both of those wicks messed everything up. Those are both misprints. So if you watch Nvidia for the break, it's kind of far away. It's a $4 move, or the breakdown, really up to you. I'm not too interested in the setup. And then we have Tesla. Let's see, remember that weekly 21 EMA on Tesla was at that 180 level. And now we're down to 164. Let's see if we have a balance. Pivot low, pivot high. Not to 159. I mean, I might look to short Tesla. Under 163.3. Or maybe even a reject. I'm going to see what Jadon's watching on Tesla. But that is literally the only individual name that I like today. Again, you can watch Amazon. You can watch Meta and Nvidia. It's just I'm not too interested in the setups. I prefer SPY and QQQ today. But as far as Tesla, I would be looking for puts below 163.3, maybe, depending on the price action. We'll see. But yeah, we did hit that really strong weekly 21 EMA, which we haven't seen in a really long time. So yeah, it also depends on what Jadon's watching for Tesla, because he's the Tesla king and he knows how to find amazing rejects that I do not see right now. Because we don't have one till 172.11. 171.59, yeah. We shall see. But yeah, Tesla probably on the list today for a short. We'll see. Does look good. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole watch list for today. ES, SPY, QQQ, very simple, straightforward. All we have to do is watch the price action once we get close to the levels. That's pretty much it. Personally, what time does that come out? Let's see. I mean, the main thing today is going to be the home price index at 9 o'clock and then the consumer confidence. But yeah, that employment cost index is what gave SPY and QQQ the push in the pre-market. I don't know what the actual numbers are. I didn't pull them up. But we did just reject that trend line on SPY. So it's going to be interesting today. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. SPY, QQQ. Yes, we're going to be looking for a bounce there. Tesla, and then we'll just use Apple as like a market sentiment gauge. Cool. Squeeze, it just pops up red dot or orange dot down on the TTM squeeze. The bounce, it really depends on where we top out in the pre-market. I won't know until we top out and then start pulling back. But if you're in Team Bull, you'll know when I enter. Cool. So let's drop the watch list in the chat because we did hit the 200 likes. So real quick, again, if you guys are interested in learning more about my day trading and swing trading strategy, all the indicators I use, how I find bounces and rejects, support and resistance, etc., make sure to check out my 450-page book on Amazon, The New Age of Technical Analysis, using that link right there. Now, getting the watch list for today. All right, so as always, before I drop the watch list, I'm not a certified financial advisor. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I am not responsible for any lost funds. So that being said, I'm running out of breath over here. Ooh. All righty, SPY. Good morning, David. Boom, there's SPY. QQQ. And then ES. Lots of different scenarios today. Hold on. Break there, we can see the upward trend line. If we break above there, beautiful. Awesome. So I guess I'll stick around for a few minutes, answer any questions you guys got, because we're done pretty early today. Again, just all I like today is SPY, QQQ, and ES. Who is calling me? At 8:30 in the morning. Yes, let's get it today. We are going to print. But yeah, any questions? It's the 1 hour trend line. Right there. High, high, high. Cool. It's me. What do you mean it's me? BBIG. I don't trade penny stocks. Oh, you're calling me. I see what you're saying. It probably was extended car warranty. Tips on holding longer. You gotta force yourself to do it. It's something that a lot of traders are not comfortable with, and the only way that you're going to be able to do it is by forcing yourself to hold your position longer. I don't know how many contracts you're trading, but once you start getting to a larger amount of contracts and you trim a decent bit and already have that profit locked in, you can start moving your stop loss up, eventually to break even, which takes all emotions out of the trade. And then eventually you have your stop loss in profits, which at that point there's like zero emotions. You just let it run until you're satisfied with your profits or you get stopped out. Supply and demand is going good. I don't really see any supply and demand today. I mean, maybe if we came back down towards this level, at like 399 to 398, I'd be interested. But I don't really see anything else. Up there, maybe right there on a 15-minute. Yeah, so like right here, around like that 404. Again, it lines up with the fib. So 404, 405 area. But yeah, hopefully we can find a top in the pre-market, start pulling back. Then we take this pivot low to pivot high right here and look for a bounce. Maybe we come back, test 400. Any other questions you guys got? Again, make sure you guys are subscribed. And actually, if you guys didn't see, I started doing a free day trading course on my channel. I uploaded the first video last night. Super basic. But hopefully in the future I can get at least 10 to 15 videos for you guys in that. And then if you do want to learn more on top of that, again, you got to check out my my book on Amazon. Yeah. So, okay, yeah. Somebody asked about how to join Team Bull. Hold on. Let's see. Copy link. Cool. So if you do want to join Team Bull and trade live with me, make sure to use this beacons link right here. You can hop in before the market even opens and we can get at it, run it up today and make some money. I mean, I'm not necessarily even looking at the EMAs for a bounce. It's really just the fibs and how we trade when we get to the level is what validates the entry. Hey, as long as you're reading it, I'm okay with that. Let's see. I'm gonna take a picture of that. That's funny. As long as you are reading, I'm okay. Any other questions? It depends on where I enter, but it's usually based off the price. And then I have the option chart up at the same time while I'm trading so I can see where was the option trading at this time when it like hit a bounce or a reject area. And me and GD already have like 2 or 3 videos on supply and demand. Again, the Team Bull link, scroll up, it's the beacons link. Again, while you're at it, check out the book. New Age Technical Analysis. Beautiful. So, as long as nobody else has questions, I'm good. Hopefully you guys are good. Hopefully you guys are ready to print today. I'm about to go get some G Fuel. I'm exhausted. Always watching level 2 and price action when we get down to a bounce or reject. Do my live trading Team Bull every day. Same thing. Price action level 2 is what confirms. If we just blow right through it, then I'm not touching it. Yeah, we're really pushing now. We're breaking that trend line. Might see those rejects. Oh, we're getting close to this one. It's not what I wanted. 40.51. Hey, do not take the emotions from yesterday into today. Today is a new day. Clear your head and make the right decisions. Don't trade with the goal to try to make back that money from yesterday, or you're going to mess up and you're going to make more mistakes. Let's see. QQQ is clearing the 50% fib. Boom, boom. Maybe Tesla today. I don't like Meta, and I never day trade TSM. Basically, just with supply and demand zones, I'm looking for one candle, like a smaller candle. Like if we go to the 15-minute on SPY, we have this candle up here and then a huge move away. That's what I'm looking for. So for me personally, I would consider this a 15-minute supply zone, which also lines up right at the fib. But yeah, I'm looking for the candle before the big move. So if we look at, let's see, I don't know if GD uses Premarket for making these, but I would consider this to be a demand zone personally. But yeah, cool. I'm gonna go get some G Fuel. And I am ready to print today. So if you guys are in Team Bull, I will talk to you guys in like 10-15 minutes. Other than that, make sure you guys are subscribed. I go live every single morning, 8:20 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a free watch list, plus answer any questions that you guys got. But yeah, let's run it up today. Let's make some money, and I will talk to everybody.